I'm so tired. I woke up at 5, had a shower, went back to sleep. I've got to be in Bexley Heath for 10 a.m. at court. I didn't get much sleep last night because I changed my mattress. Because that mattress, I didn't really like it. This one, don't really like it. Milani didn't go to sleep till God knows when. So we're gonna have to change this mattress. Not to mention I've got a raging bellyache on my right hand side. It feels like I don't even know what's going on this side. I might have to even go to the hospital. So yeah, sparkles, sparkles, single parent life. Get ready for me. Get ready with me to go to court for this little dotty junk roll. Get ready for me to go to court today because someone thought they can defraud me of some money. So what am I wearing? Shirt. I think this is from Zara. Dress. Zara. Let's see if we could button this up. Shoes. Let's see. Primark. Head styled by me last night. I need to get Milani ready now. Is this gonna fit me? Because this is looking a bit suspicious. Like this man at court. But yeah, I need to get Milani ready because I need to travel an hour to get to the court. Yeah. So this is going to be the first time that I've spent such a long time out the house with Milani. The journey says that it's 1 hour. The journey said that it's 1 hour and 45 minutes long. So it's going to be a long day. Yeah, so obviously, you know what it's like when you go to court. It could take all day. So I have to make sure that I have the right formula, the right amount of formula with me. In case she gets hungry. So yeah. My belly is hurting me so badly. I don't know why and how, but it's on the right hand side. It feels like when I had an ovarian cyst, it feels like the cyst may have come back. Obviously I can't do anything about it today, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get back home and see how I feel, probably tomorrow or the next day. I've got Malachi's room to sort out. His bed's being delivered today, and yeah, I wanted to do the carpet. I don't think I feel well enough to even clean the carpet. In so much pain. I might not show it, but it's like a 9. I've been feeling it since last night. I've hardly slept. Yeah. I'm gonna get Milani ready now. I need to leave at the latest by 8:30. So I'm going in regards to a road traffic accident. This man, he was standing at the side of it was like on an estate, and he had a leaf blower machine on his back. And at the time I was passing, I was beeping my horn to let him know, because he couldn't see, he didn't turn around, he didn't check anything. He was literally hanging off the edge of the pavement. You know the flower beds that have an estate like this at the back? So he's literally, his back's to the tiny road, on the estate, and he's got a leaf blower blowing the flowers, and he stepped back into my wing mirror. And yeah, I'll continue the story later because I'm running a bit late, but yeah, today's the day. I've waited 5 years. Every time I leave my house, I feel like I'm Lara Croft, going through all these obstacles. The pram don't even fit in between the wall and the stairs. I have to literally tilt it at an angle. Milani must feel like she's on a funfair ride every time I leave. Anyway, we took the cab down to Bexley Heath. Bexley Heath, I felt like I'm in the ghetto. I mean, look at the lift in this courthouse. I accidentally went downstairs to the ground, basement. That was a bit scary. So I'm currently here at the court, and you're not allowed to bring a baby in to the courtroom, so I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, single life, sprinkle, sprinkle. And as you know, my situation, baby's only 6 weeks and a few days. She's breastfeeding, women for putar. When I have no family, I know one that can stay with her, so she have to come with me. Yeah. I really feel like the court should, update their relationship with parents, honestly. I think that everything should be fine now. So we're just waiting to see if we can proceed to go in. There is being some discrepancies in the statement that he made. But I'm telling people, say, me not have nobody for keep my pitney. And if we can't go ahead, she's always going to be with me. So let's wait and see what happens. You know what? Why is it when some people see other people, they're like, please, I don't get it. This woman done it to me 3 times in a row, at the same time. Open the door, close the door, turn around, take out the key, walk past me. What the frick? No, I was just looking at her because what's the reason for the fake smile? Oh, Lord. So I was at court for at least 2.5 hours. It came down that the statement that he made was written by someone else, his wife, which makes it invalid, so they have to submit new documents, and I basically have to wait to see what's happening. Anyway, I went to the shopping centre, in the Bexley Heath shopping centre, because Milani's hat was not fitting her head, it kept falling off. So I went to H&M to see if I could find a nice hat or a jacket. Her auntie had bought her a jacket when she was just out of hospital, but it's a bit too big. So yeah, thank you, aunt, for that. That's her dad's sister. But anyway, Bexley Heath, it reminds me of Croydon, with all the shops and stuff, but when Croydon had a lot more shops, honestly. And yeah, there was even a HMV. I thought there's still HMV still exists. I didn't know that. But yeah, as well, I try and get Milani cotton stuff because it's just so much better for her. So on the way home, I dropped up Milani up the stairs with Malachi, ran out with the bins, and I went to go and get some coconut milk because I am going to make some cornmeal porridge with peanut and oats. So that's the cornmeal, peanut and oat porridge with some fried dumplings. So I went to go and empty the rubbish after bringing her upstairs. Yeah, and I save the planet. I recycle. Please recycle your rubbish, because when I was younger, I was an environmental health manager at school. I was a representative. Anyway, so I got the stuff in the blender. So that's oats, the coconut milk, peanuts. Why does the coconut milk look like this? It looks like, I not even know, now it looks like milk. Yeah, I had to shake it up, but the fresh coconut milk is so much better. I'm gonna start using it, honestly. So in here there's peanuts, oats, and the coconut milk. I don't think I added the corn milk at this point yet, and I'm just gonna blend everything up because I want a very smooth porridge. I do have some boiling water on the stove already that's boiling, so you make the water bubble up. In this you can add, so my peanuts I used was the roasted peanuts. I didn't use the normal ones, I used the roasted one. So yeah, this is the cornmeal, and I'm using fine cornmeal because the coarse one is just coarse and too thick. So this is the fine cornmeal, and I use about I say a small cupful. So I'm quickly kneading the dough. At this point, I was just so starving. I haven't eaten anything all day. All I had was like a Lucozade from morning because I felt so tired because of the whole mattress situation that I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, so I didn't use a normal McDonald's one. Yeah, I nearly mashed up my hand when I'm needing it because I'm just moving like Speedy Gonzalo because I'm just hungry. I want to take up my clothes. I'm tired. My lines are there push chair. Look, I'm pretty flour. It's a long time I haven't eaten cornmeal and oats and peanut porridge, you know. I normally have peanut and oats porridge when I go to the gym, but you know these things will make you put on weight. So to all the slim people out there, if you want to put on weight, let me tell you something. Drink cornmeal, oats and peanut porridge, sweeten it with condensed milk, add a little vanilla essence, cinnamon, nutmeg. Yeah, that will make you put on enough weight, especially there's a lot of protein going on in there with the peanuts and the coconut milk. It's healthy fat. Yeah, man, the cornmeal will definitely make you gain weight. Anyway, so I'm just tidying up the kitchen. I want to make everything tidy because one thing I hate a dirty kitchen. I hate walking in my kitchen when I have things to do, and then the kitchen's just dirty and out of place. I like everything just in place, to get what I'm saying. So I did end up making a big pot of this porridge because, as I said, I was so hungry. I didn't eat anything all day, and plus I felt like my breast. I wanted to increase my breast production. Oats and coconut milk is basically really good for that. And yeah, when I was at the court, my breast was leaking. I'm not gonna lie, like it was literally leaking. Milani, she was very good. She didn't even wake up. Like, you know, I fed her once and she went straight back to sleep. To be honest, she was actually sleeping throughout the whole feeding time. And yeah, she just wrapped up in her little cot stand. But I had to go and get her a jacket and a hat because the hat was too small for her head, man. And outside it's breezy, it's getting so cold. I did see this little outfit that I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, so I'm just tying up the kitchen at this point. And I already need the flour for the fried dumpling. You know my fried dumpling, I normally make my fried dumpling with milk. I don't actually just use water. Fried dumpling and milk. You can even add condensed milk to give it a little sweetness, a little bit of cinnamon if you want a little flavour. It's really nice. It comes like pancake, but you know, a fried dumpling. So yeah, what a day I've had. So this guy, I can't believe he actually frauded. Well, I can't say, okay, it's actually fraud because he claimed that he wrote the note, but he can't read and write. It's his wife that wrote it for him, which makes it very invalid. This case has been going on for over 5 years, to the point where my car insurance is nearly £600 a month. Come on, that's too much to pay. £600 a month. I could be renting out a Range Rover or something. Do you know what I'm saying? That's another whole rent. That's one of the reasons why I stopped driving, because who's paying that car insurance? And my insurance team has been chasing his team from COVID, and they put in their case to the court on the final day where the case was supposed to close back, and I was supposed to receive back my money from my car insurance. So what's happening? What is going to happen? I don't know. My solicitor told me that I shouldn't worry, that I should, they're going to reimburse me for the cost of travel, and he has to pay for the court date when we went in yesterday. I don't know how much that is, but boy, I'm sure it's more than a rack. He's going to have to find that money. But him and his wife, I'm sorry, when they did look at me, you're trying to claim off such a young girl, and you know that I didn't do nothing to you. You know that you walked into the side of my car, but because you want little compensation money, you really want to come and feed off a little young woman like myself here, because I'm only, 34 is so young. I got my little baby, so they're just looking at me. They look desolate. I'm not trying to be rude, but them look like hungry. I'll kill them. Anyway, so I'm now needing my fried dumpling. My fried dumpling's here. At this point, I told Malika to take off Lani's hat and blanket because she's already warmed up. If you notice, in England, I feel like when you're outside and you're in the cold for a long time, it's like the cold sticks to your body. No matter how much you can put on layers and layers, it's still shivering, you're still cold. The only way for me to take off the cold is for me to go and have a hot shower and put on a new fresh set of clothes. I don't know if you're the same, but that's how I find it. So yeah. Anyway, you can watch the rest of the video. It's just me making my fried dumpling and the porridge. Yeah, watch to the end so you can see what I got Milani, what hat, what jacket, and what bits I got for her. Obviously, it's cold and she needed a few things, so watch to the end to see. See you in a minute. Oh, my dumplings came out so pretty and the porridge came out so smooth. So I'm just sweetening my porridge with my condensed milk. At this point, yeah, I'm really hungry, but yeah, so I didn't add no salt because I don't eat salt unless it's sea salt and I run out. But yeah, so just add a little sweetened coconut, not coconut milk, condensed milk, mixing it up with my fried dumpling them. And this is what I got Milani. It's an all-in-one jacket. It's cotton, some tights, and some sleep suits. So this is very nice and warm. It's fluffy, and it's 100% cotton.